Goodbye, Periscope.
Bye.
Yeah, bye, everybody.
Bye. Thanks so much to you guys that are still here, all 80 of you.
And
you guys,
bye, YouTube.
all 500 of you. Thank you for sticking around. I know this was a long one.
Bye, Periscope.
Hi, Samantha. Bye, Doug. Everybody is going crazy for Doug. Doug, you need to start your own YouTube. You need to do it.
Bye, YouTube.
I've been telling him to do it. I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to them now, and I'm talking to them in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much, and we really appreciate you guys coming every week and sticking around and hanging out and being awesome. Doug for president. Last week it was Tim for president.
Oh, what the heck? Happy Tuesday, everybody. One of the questions that we get most often is what kind of GoPro do I use? So I wanted to go over my GoPro with you guys today and all of the accessories that we have and all the different mounts and things that we have for it. So yeah, let's have a look at my GoPro stuff. So we'll start off with the camera and how I have it set up most often, and that is the Gopro Hero 3 Plus Silver. There's no screen on the back, no extra battery or anything like that, and this is how I have it set up most often, is in a handle that my friend Jim made out of a bicycle handle, a tripod that he found on Amazon that was exactly the same diameter as the bicycle handle, and just a piece of PVC pipe with a 1/4-20 screw sticking out of the top of it so that you can screw in the tripod mount for the GoPro. And there I have a handle that also can turn into a tripod if I need it to. When we were out in Disneyland the last time we were out there, our friend from Twitter, Shooter McGavin, gave me this Steadicam Curve, which I haven't been able to use yet because the GoPro Hero 3 needs a little weight that goes on the back of it in order to make this weigh perfectly so that it's steady, but I kind of want to give it a try, so I think we're going to look into getting that little weight to see how it does. I have the basic GoPro Headstrap. This was before they had the headstrap that came with the hat mount too. So this is just the headstrap, and there used to be a strap that ran from front to back across the top, but I took that off because I didn't like it because it made the camera bounce a little bit too much for me, so this just goes around my head. Don't really use this one very often at all. My friend Jim made me another thing that is basically just a little clamp that you can clamp to anything you want. It has a 1/4-20 screw sticking out of the top of it so that you can screw in the tripod mount with the GoPro attached to it and clamp this to whatever you'd like. Speaking of clamping things, I got a handlebar mount, which I would imagine would work really well on all kinds of stuff. I used to put it on a broomstick so that I could use it kind of like a selfie stick back before selfie sticks were so readily available and not banned at Disney. But I never took the broomstick into Disney. I did take it indoor surfing and stuff like that, and it was pretty fun, and it worked really well. Next we have this. This is just the skeleton mount for the GoPro. Basically, if we don't want the GoPro in the waterproof housing because it gives a funny sound, which you guys heard the last time we were in the pool, it makes it very echoey and gives these loud like rubbing sounds or knocking noises whenever it got moved around. So if you're not going in the water, I do highly recommend the skeleton housing so you get a lot better audio out of it. Another thing that I haven't used too often, but I have used, we used it when Jen ran the 10K, the Star Wars 10K, is the GoPro chest mount. It's super uncomfortable to wear and it makes the camera bounce a lot. But if you tighten it down enough, you get a pretty good shot. A lot of people were wondering what happened to all the shots of Jen running. It was because we had the GoPro attached to this, and basically she was running and it was doing this the whole time, bouncing up and down, and the GoPro's shot was just terrible shakiness. And finally, the newest thing that I just got in the mail, thanks to our friend Philip at DLPR Fans. He told me about this strap where you can attach it to the top of your hand and then attach your GoPro to it. And he said that it makes for really good videos when you're on a roller coaster or when you are riding down a water ride or whatever, and I'll show you what I mean. I'll put it on my hand right now and show you what kind of shots you can take with it. So this is just called the Strap by GoPro, and it comes with 3 different configurations. It comes with this one, which is your hand/wrist strap. This one is your arm strap, and this one is your leg strap, so you can strap it around any of those body parts. And the little spot here where the camera goes can be rotated around 360 degrees. So here is the strap. Just like how they just call it the strap. And here's what I like about it is you can use it like on a roller coaster. Now, if it's a bumpy ride, yeah, it's going to be a bumpy video. If it's not a bumpy ride, if it's a nice smooth roller coaster ride, just imagine how cool this would be if you had your hands like on the handlebar right there. Or if you were going on a water slide or if I were like riding the wave out at Typhoon Lagoon, or if I were on a water slide like this and it was facing back at me. There's so many things that you could do with this. It's pretty awesome. Or like if, I don't know, I was racing Jen down the water slide and she's next to me, it would be such a neat, like I can't wait to try this out. And another thing that I'm really excited for is swimming with this, because before I was holding the stick with the camera on it, and that's kind of like, camera's way up here, it weighs more, it's heavy, that sort of thing. But now this is on my hand, and if I'm swimming and I have it out in front of me, I can kind of like swim with it and kind of go with the water and kind of like go with the flow, and I think it'll be a much smoother video than the way that I used to swim with it in my hand. Does that make any sense? Or at Typhoon Lagoon, if we're riding the waves in, how crazy fun would this be? I can't wait. I can't wait to try this. I'm very excited that Philip showed me this. I also have the little keychain remote for the GoPro that I don't know where it's at right now. And I also have a little keychain that's like a wrench for tightening down the GoPro screw that's on my keys over there. That's it. That's all of my GoPro accessories. Now you guys know. And speaking of GoPros, I want to do some painting in the kitchen tonight, so let's set up the time lapse to go while we paint. There it is. Not too bad for a first coat. Like, it's a little bit splotchy because it needs another coat, but all in all, I'd say it looks pretty awesome. We put new light bulbs in here too, so it's like super white in here now. What do you guys think? You guys can say, oh no, I have to like do the gray up there. It's tight. I got it on the walls instead of the trim. I think it looks a lot better already, even though it's not done yet. But it does look a lot better. Man, oh man, painting sure made me tired. How do you guys like the new lights in here? Like, it's very white. We got new lights all over the place. Everything's white, and it's much better than it was before with all that yellow stuff that was going on, right? But I am tired, like I was saying, from painting, and now I have to go to bed. So I will see you guys tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.